Are y'all coming on in, liking this video? Come on now. All right, how y'all doing? What's going on? Are y'all up in here? Where my party crashes? Honey, when I tell you, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Can you guys hear me good? Press that one if you guys can hear me good. Can y'all see me? Shit. Okay, you know I have to rush up here to put it on for y'all. How y'all doing? What's going on? You guys know I love you guys. I miss y'all so much. Y'all know I always put it down for y'all. Okay, party crashers. Okay, you know I got the fan. Nobody can do it better. Nobody can do it better. What? What they say about me? What they say about me? Hold on. Okay, because you know, honey, what was said? What was said? What was said? Okay. Run that back, baby. Run that back. No, this is not the side I wanted anyway. Hold on. You know, I like this side. You know, I don't know how I want to come with it. Okay? I don't know how I want to come with it. But honey, let's not play no games. Let's not play no games. How you guys doing? I hope y'all doing all wonderful on this Friday. You guys know we're going live later on today. So I would love for you guys to join me, not one time, but twice on a live. Can we say twice on a live? Can we hashtag the live? Thank you, out of service. She said, I'm beautiful, honey. Yes, messy but sweet. Messy but sweet, honey. Okay. And your girl, look, you see, no makeup on, honey. This is skin, honey. No makeup. You don't see no makeup on here, honey. Okay. Honey, what's up? What's up? I heard hoes was out here talking about me. Okay. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let's give them something to talk about. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I worked so hard with everything that I have. You know, nothing was given to me. Okay. 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 All right, honey. Whew. Ray J. What is really going on with your boy Ray J? I mean, we have to talk about it. Yesterday, did y'all know he came out here talking about he loved women that smell fishy? Yeah, he actually said fishy. Now I know how black women feel about that word, fish. Okay, because honey, when I tell you the black women community always get on the LGBT for saying that word fish. But honey, they didn't get on Ray J. Ray J came out his mouth. I swear for God, he said, I want me a woman that smells fishy down there. You know what I'm saying? It was two Latino girls that he was entertaining. They were on a boat. And honey, I just knew the black girls was going to go off. Honey, they gave him a pass. They were in the comment section saying, well, yeah, we understand. You know, some men like it kind of funky. Yeah, they say, y'all just don't know. These black men out here, they don't want it all clean. They want it funky. I will show you the messages to prove it, okay? I just knew they was going to drag Ray J, honey. They gave his ass a pass. I guess if you put some ding-dong in them, they give you a pass, okay? But, honey, if you ain't putting no dong-dong on them, you can't get no pass, okay? So we have to talk about that. And another thing, Ray J, I mean, if it ain't one thing, it's another. He has just been spazzing out. He was talking to this guy. His name is Castanet. It's a man. He's a black man. He's 22 years old. And Ray J was on the phone doing the live stream. Everybody can hear this stuff. He's like, oh my God, I want to spend a night with you. I want to take showers with you and all the boys. And it was given embarrassing to the point where Brandy, Ray J brother, she came out the woodworks, honey. And you know she does not come out the woodworks for anything. And she said, oh my God, you are embarrassing to the family. Why are you out here doing this, Ray J? Why? And Ray J don't have to. He has multiple businesses. He has a lot of money, but it goes to show you that fame and all that money, it does not make you happy. That brother is empty inside. And it's irritating. It's not irritating, but he has one of the most beautiful girls in the world, Princess, even though she was a pass around in the industry. But I'm hearing these black brothers, they like it funky down there. Okay. And they like a pass around, So if you have had this one, then they gonna want you too. They said Princess was with Floyd Mayweather first, and he dogged her out. Then Ray J came, dogged her out too. And Princess stayed around. People are saying she just stayed around for the money. I mean, can you blame her? I mean, that's the reason why she was with Floyd, right? Because of the money and the access. And they slick down, they prostitutes pretty much. They pretty prostitutes. I cannot blame them. Hell, if I had her looks, I might be a prostitute too. God damn it, okay. But is it worth it, Princess? I mean, you have to put up a lot. And then I saw you kiss on him. Now his tongue and his mouth been in any and everything. Considering just he came out talking about he wants some funky kitty cat, he wants some funky booty too. Okay, honey. The girls in the comment section talking about, yeah, my man love it when I just come from the gym. He don't want me to shower. He like it kind of funky down there. They like that natural odor. Okay. And I guess a lot of guys do like that natural odor. Okay. And how do y'all feel about that, honey? I don't, If you like that natural odor, if you want something funkified, honey, I'm not the one for you. And then if you still want to be with me and you really want something that's funky down there, I don't want to be with you. Okay, because you're going to go to somewhere else that's funky and you're going to be with them. And then you're going to be with other funky hoes. And then you're going to come back and give me what you got. No, thank you. I really believe in finding who really likes you and finding your equal. Why try to force something? If it ain't meant for me, it's not meant for me. And if it ain't meant for you, it ain't meant for you. A lot of people try to force stuff. Like I'd be like, well, I like such and such. Well, you still should give me a chance. Why do you want me to give you a chance when I clearly told you what I want and what I like? Okay, I'm not understanding, but you guys do it and look at the outcome. All these divorces, all these breakups, all these cheatings, because you are, I don't know if y'all settling or y'all just being with somebody just for the sake of being with somebody, but I refuse, honey. Okay, I got a whole beautiful life and I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay. So yeah, and we have to talk about Toni Braxton. I don't know what's going on with her either. Why was she in the bed with Birdman out of all people? I mean, but you know what? I'm not judging. I'm projecting because I'm like, if I was Toni, how gorgeous she was, honey, I'd probably be with a white man. Just like Kanye West and all them brothers talking about they're gonna be with a white girl when they get on. I give me a good, nice white man that got a whole bunch of money and I know that love to rub my feet. Okay, that's gonna always cater to me. Okay, hey, that could be a sound. Love to rub my feet. Hey, that always cater to me. What? Love to rub my feet. Okay. But you still got to have a job. You still got to be doing something. You still have to be full of ambition and hard working and resourcing. And you have to know your cues. If I tell you, oh my God, baby, ooh, I'm so hungry. You don't say that you get on your job. You say, what you want, baby? I'm about to go out and get you something. And if you know what I want already, just go and get it and come back with it. Shit. Gonna tell me what they gonna say? Well, why don't you fix you something to eat then? What's the point of having your ass around? Hell, I could have came up with that bright idea by my damn self. You should be a type of individuals that, hey, if she needs help, you want to be there to provide the help that she needs. You want to make an impact in her life where, hell, when you're gone, she's missing you. Hell, if you see her car is dirty, hey, baby, let me give you some money to get a car wash, or let me take your car. I'm going to get the car wash. Hopefully she trusts you. And if she, clearly they trust y'all because y'all be taking these girls' cars. You come back with no gas in the tank, just like Erica Badu say. Y'all get these girls and y'all crash the cars. Y'all take these cars, y'all go off to see other women and men, okay? But honey, so y'all put up with the bull crap, okay? Y'all put up with the bullshit because you don't got no standards. I don't know what you got, okay? I don't know what you got, but honey, I couldn't do it, honey. I couldn't do it, honey. No, 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 no. Okay. And I just want to say, shout out to the good men that's been in my life. Okay, because I have some good men in my life and they know how to treat me. Okay. So I don't have to resort to some bull crap. And I've always had good role models, either my father, my mom. Okay. My father, honey, he treat my mom like a queen all the time. Okay. My mom is never alone. You know what I mean? Always opening and closing the door for her. And that's when I was young. Yeah, I mean, that's how I was raised up. I've always seen him treat her like a queen. And some of my aunties or uncles, they have been good, examples as well. So I am so fortunate. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, parents. Thank you, parents. Okay. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, I'm glad they out here like these heathens. No shade, because I don't judge, honey. I'm just saying. I don't judge. I don't judge. Okay. So who else we gotta talk about? It's a few people that we have to talk about. I'm gonna bring it up here and we just gonna go back and forth. And I'm gonna read you guys in the comment section. But are you guys having a good Friday? And are you guys gonna join me later on today? Press 2 if you're gonna join me today. Later on, I'm talking about Carmelo Anthony. Child, when I think about it, my heart, boom, 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 boom. It's such an intense topic. It's such a scary topic because I see everybody on social media. It's very political, okay? And honey, it's frightening out here because you never know where it's going to lead. And then the outcome is going to make people feel some type of way. It is scary out here. And if you disagree with people, they're going to ready to knock you upside your head for disagreeing with them. Y'all need to check that shit, okay? What they call emotional intelligence, okay? All right, so let me bring this up here if you guys don't mind. Give me some patience. If y'all see my thing flickering, you know what the hell it is, okay? Don't y'all love this hair? Ain't this hair cute? Ain't it cute, y'all? Do y'all love this hair? Press 7 if you love this hair, honey. You know I'm known for wigs, okay? Everybody know me for wigs. They're like, girl, what wigs you gonna come with? Are you using our donation for some wigs? Hell yeah. And some chili cheese corn dogs. Honey, I just had me some chili cheese the other day. I haven't had chili cheese in a long time. And it was buzzing. I got it from Cookout, girl. And I got the chili cheese fries, honey. But I'm real sweet with it. That's why they call me the messy sweet spot. I put some sugar on that thing. Yeah, I love it sweet. I love salt and sweet. It's just a beautiful combination. And that's why I love those popcorns, the salt and sweet popcorn. I don't know if they sell them anymore, but honey, when I tell you, honey, okay, I ate so many of them goddamn popcorns. Girl, I don't want to tell y'all this because I'm ashamed. I was shitting popcorn. Girl, what the fuck? Yes. Have y'all ever had so much popcorn that you started shitting popcorn? When I first saw that, I said, what the fuck? What in the hell? I know that is too much information. But now, when I first seen it, I said, maybe God is trying to tell me something. Slow down on these popcorn. And I can't stand with the popcorn to get all in my goddamn gums and teeth and shit. Oh, I can't stand that. Oh, remind me when I was, honey, have y'all ever gave bobbing and weaving? And nowadays, all these men are shaving their pubic hairs. Well, I don't know. When they shave, I be thinking, you know what I mean? I don't want to say what I be thinking, but what I be thinking ain't that good. I'm like, what are you putting panties on too while you shaving like that? I don't know. But honey, when they real hairy, sometimes that hair gets stuck in your teeth. Oh, I couldn't stand that. You're doing a good job. When all that okay, Okay, let's get back to the gossip. And can y'all please like this video? I don't want to have to keep on asking y'all and telling y'all, please like this video, honey. Okay, like the video. And I'm loving this dress, ain't you? And I gotta pull it down so they can pop out. They keep on covering up. Come on, girls, come on out. We might find a man tonight. Say no. Okay, we might find a man tonight. But I'm definitely loving this color and this hair. Since y'all always no, I don't want to do this side. Y'all always talking about me and my wig. So I said, you know what? I may as well just, own it. Hold on, what side is this? Okay, nah. Okay, bam. It's this side then. Okay, bam. Look at that. I'm getting better with this lace shit too. All that lace and glue, honey. I'm getting better. Well, I was a mess. In the beginning, putting all that lace and that glue, I don't like that stuff. But I'm getting better, girl. Look at this. Okay. All right. So let's get back. Let's get back to the action. Okay. Don't I supposed to be putting something up here? Honey, please like this video, y'all. Ooh, we are begging for the likes. Begging for the likes. I love you guys. If nobody ever told y'all they love y'all today, no, I love y'all. Everybody that's out here rocking with me from the beginning to the middle to the end, I love y'all. Oh, I love y'all for having my back. When I'm not in these spaces to have my own back, y'all be having my back, and I appreciate y'all. Okay. All right. So let's go on here. Didn't I tell y'all? Ray J says he like fishy. I want to smell some dirty kitty cat. What is up with that? Okay. Now let's be honest. Do y'all do when it's dirty down there? Press 1 if you do it when it's dirty. Press 4 if you would not allow a man to go down there if it's dirty, even if he requests it to be funky. What is going on now here? So I'm gonna play it. Listen to here.
We're gonna have to go somewhere like Playhouse. And this is not the party. We're gonna have to stop at Playhouse. I don't know dirty pussy like.
Okay, can you guys hear? It sounds so low. Why all of a sudden it's low? Hopefully you guys can hear what he's saying.
I mean, a pussy that's been out all day. That
like sweaty, not fishy, right?
I like that. Yeah, no, I love
okay. Like sweaty,
like a little musky, like a little musky.
Like he said the one that's been outside all day.
I'd rather a fishy pussy. I'd rather a fishy one.
A fishy? No.
Yeah, I love one.
Okay, it's very low. I don't know what's low. They don't want me to really tell the truth what he said, but just take my word for it. He said, I love it very fishy. They said, oh, when it's been outside all day, he said, no, that ain't good enough. He wants something real fishy. So I want to know, do you guys think this is how he really feels? Press 1 if you feel like he is trolling. And what's going on? And why y'all not bashing him for saying the fish word, huh? Why y'all not bashing Ray J? Hell, y'all say he gay anyway, didn't y'all? Didn't y'all say? Y'all say he's out here messing with transgenders, okay, because he got a transgender show. Okay, y'all say he messing with men, but I guess it's different, okay? Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm looking in the comment section over here. What y'all guys say? That's what he liked. Yeah, that's what he said he liked, and he was not ashamed about it either. He put it out here on Front Street, All right, so I'm going to read the comments over here. They said, keep in mind, this is someone's husband and father. Well, it's a lot of these husbands and the fathers that like it funky. According to a lot of these girls out here, they said they don't have to shower because they're going to eat it anyway, okay? And these men, they prefer it. And I want to know, is it true? Press 10 if you know that a lot of these guys, they prefer it when you don't shower, when it's funky. Press 10 if they want it funky, and maybe that's why, what's her name? If she look like her is funky, right? Sexy, unsexy red. Sexy red. I don't got nothing against sexy red. But hell, it's not looking sexy. But anybody can be sexy nowadays. They got big sexy. Okay, shout out to him. I don't got nothing against him. But what is this? Where is the sexy? Huh? Hell, if they sexy, call me big ugly. Okay, I'm big ugly in this bitch. Okay, I mean, if we are exchanging, okay. I mean, everybody is sexy. And I get so tired of y'all. Everybody is not sexy. But in this society, everybody's sexy. And I'm not judging, but I don't see the sexy in most of it. Most of y'all that call yourself sexy, I don't see it. And I don't have to see it because you're not for me. And I know that y'all get a lot of D. Okay. You don't have to tell me. And I know that y'all feel like when men put stuff in y'all mouth and y'all back door, that validates your sexiness. No, it does not. It just validates you are thirsty and you are willing to do anything for some ding dong. Anybody can get some ding dong. I mean, that same ding dong is out there cooking. I mean, effing cats and dogs. Okay. Okay. But honey, you know what? Let me know. Let me know when that man is really respecting you and honoring you, bringing you around the family. When you're need, they're always there. You know, you don't feel like you ain't just a side freak off hoe. You know, he's actually there for you. Y'all up here, y'all so sexy, but y'all be so damn depressed. Okay, and you be so damn lonely because that same man that's effing on you, he don't love you, he don't respect you. You are there for his benefit. And I guess you get a benefit because it validates you because you think you're sexy because he will screw on y'all. To be honest with you, if you that damn sexy, you should say, no, I'm not screwing you. And he should be able to still take you out, provide for you, protect you, love on you, because he just adores you because you're just so sexy and you're so irresistible. But honey, y'all don't have it like that. Cause y'all ain't none of them things. Y'all is a jump off, okay? He want to come over there like a goddamn drive-through and hit it and quit it and go on about his day. He don't give a damn about you, and you know it. But you know, whatever it takes to make you feel good about yourself. And then shout out to the other community, the unsexy community, but they still get the same respect as the pretty girls. But then you got some pretty girls that get treated like the ugly bitches. What the fuck is going on? I'm talking about those, you know, unattractive individuals that may be out of shape and effed up shape, and they have some really good men and women. I mean, they have some really good husbands and wives, and that honor them and respect them, and they're there for them, even though they may not look the part. But some of them that have standards and morals and integrity, they can get a good catch. So at the end of the day, it's really not about your looks, because you have a lot of good looking, sexy, verified individuals that they get treated like dogs. They get beat on, hit on. The man gave them all types of ST, you know what? He disrespects them all the time. And that's what they get, you know, because they don't have any standards, no integrities, no values, no morals about their body or themselves, versus a person that's unattractive that have all those qualities, and then they end up with a good candidate. So the moral of the story is, you know, it's really not the bottom line of how you look. It's really about how you carry yourself and your morals or values and all that bullshit, all that other good stuff. You know, that's really what it is. Okay. All right. So let's move on. I'm glad to see you too, honey. All this, you know what? I just got to keep on moving and moving. This hair got to mind if it's on. You know why? Because it's so soft. Okay. This is some real hair. This came out of somebody's head in China. Okay. Girl, I'm wearing somebody's head. Okay. Hey, I love it, girl. Check out the bracelet. Ain't she cute? Okay. Oh, did you get into the earrings? Look at the earrings. Ain't she bomb.com? It's very classy. Okay. You know, I can do a ghetto. I can do a classy. I can do any other look, honey. Okay. I'm built like that. Okay. All right. So Celebrity Goddess said looks helps. Looks helps, but in this day and time, it looked like all the women that look so pretty, they get done so wrong. And then some of the people that don't look good, they get treated so right. Who are you talking about, Gigi? I tell you who I'm talking about. Okay, Precious. Prime example. Precious, that big bitch, big back. Okay, she is not that attractive. Okay, to me. I know she's beautiful and everybody's beautiful to you guys. Congratulations. However, when it comes to American standard, and what is American standard? Honey, European standards. Let's just be honest here. She is not going to be deemed the beauty queen. However, she got her a good man. I ain't never heard about him cheating on her. Okay. She seems so happy. She got a family. He's not out here thotting and bopping and everybody, girl. You know, she's been treated really nicely. You know, hey, go on, girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Go on, girl, do your thing, do your thing. Stop. And it has a lot to do with her values and morals. I don't think she's going to tolerate a man that's going to disrespect her. If that's the case, there's been a lot of men that was trying to get with her, to use her. And she said, no, no, no. And it was some probably fine men, because you know, these fine men out here, they are in their feminine energy. They want to be taken care of. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They be going for girls that got money, because they here. We here. A lot of these girls with the bag, honey, they taking care of these men, putting these men in cars, putting these men in Jordans, putting these men in apartments, flying these men out. Okay. And so you know they're gonna go to her with the bag. If that girl, Gabrielle, whatever her name is, the big girl, Precious, if she going to a strip club, honey, all the fine men is going to rally up around her, because they like, oh, you know, she big, she desperate, she going to throw them cash, she got that money, because they see her, you know, as they see her, you know what I mean? And they going to play on that. Okay, now let's switch gears. Switch gears. Let's go to okay, Cardi B. Y'all think she beautiful, right? Okay, let's just go with Cardi B. Okay. Now, y'all deem her as beautiful. Okay. You know, and she got a nice body, right? She perfected her body banging. She got a big behind. She got nice big boobs. She don't got no waist. Where's the waist? Where's the waist? She always keep her appearance up. Okay. She got long hair. Okay. She's on a lighter complexion. Y'all know how y'all is, European standard. Don't get mad at me. However, her own husband stay cheating on her. Her own husband stay disrespecting her. Her own husband stay humiliating her. Her own husband don't even give her kids anything for Christmas. Give everybody else and these other hoes. Okay. So the thing is, one got looks, one don't got looks. One got standards and values, the other don't got standards and values, but the one that get treated really good is the one that got the standards and values. Despite they may not be the beauty queen, but the beauty queen with the nice body get treated like shit because of her standards, morals, and values, what she accept. Okay. So, I mean, that should give y'all a lot of hope. Okay. You don't got to have the big butt. You don't got to have a smaller waist to get a man that love you and respect you and honor you. But hell, it seemed like a lot of y'all don't even want a man that's going to respect you and honor you. You want attention. You want attention. You want attention. You want attention. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. You want all the boys to come. You want to compete with the next bad bitch. You want to be the baddest bitch in the hood. Like, what's up? She ain't better than me. She don't got a bigger butt than me. She don't got a smaller waist than me. She don't got longer hair than me. And you know what I mean? And honey, y'all start attracting these dusties. Y'all attract the flies because your attitude is like shit anyway. And you get all these men that manipulate you, that got the flashy stuff because they like attention too. They not really focused on you and building with you. They just want you a part of their ensemble for the look so they can get more attention because you are materialistic. And then you get mad when the man is cheating on you with another hoe. I mean, hell, what do you think he got with you for? To lust after you. You ain't nothing but another lust object. He was not that type of person to respect and love. He just talked that shit. And a lot of people talk shit. A lot of people say they believe in God. A lot of people say they fear God. But honey, their actions tell you something different. If you fear God, you should be moving a certain different way. Your fruit should bear differently. But honey, you in a strip club every night. You are lusting, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're robbing, you're stealing, you're doing everything under the sun, but yet you don't fear. Girl, please. That's people just talking shit. People just say stuff like the majority of people say stuff so they can get acceptance. You know what I mean? They really don't be saying how they really feel and they don't even know how they really feel, to be honest with you. Hell, it's just so rehearsed and performative to say this and to say that and to feel like that. They feel like that at that one moment. Then the next hour, the next minute, they have a whole different emotional feeling and they go off with that. They go with the wind, honey. They're not sturdy. They don't have any foundation. Hell. But honey, let me stop talking. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I'm your girl Gigi with the T. Hello. Okay, coming back at your ass. Okay, well, I like that. Coming back at your ass. Okay, coming back at your ass. Back at your ass. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the comment section. Fishy is by, or this is crazy. Girl, my husband wants me most after a long day or night or partying. Like, sir, please let me shower. All right. So a lot of women can relate. They say a lot of their husbands, they want them funky. You know, they don't want them to shower. How do y'all feel about that? I don't like it. I don't like when a man don't want me to shower. I feel gross if I'm doing it and I haven't, you know, I'm not fresh. My confidence, I don't feel good about myself. Even if he likes it, it doesn't make me feel good. I like to be clean for myself, you know? And if you can't get with my program, if I can't feel confident while we're doing the do, I'd rather not. And I'd rather for you to just get a girl that don't mind not showering and just funky and whatever. And I just rather you do that. I just think that's best. You know, hell, I just really think it's best, you know? But you have so many people. Well, I don't got you. I don't want you to have to do it. You don't have to, you know, we could just, I like you clean, you know. No. Don't take back your word. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Because what's going to happen is you're telling me whatever I want to hear because you don't want me to reject you. So you're going to erase it. No, baby, you know, I was just playing. No, your ass wasn't. No, it's not even like that. I can't stand that shit. I was just talking. I just wanted to see what you was going to say. Nigga, no, you wasn't. Go over there, okay, and do what you do. Because once you tell me that, I'm going to desexualize you. Do you know what that means? You turned me off. And I don't want to be around. I can be around you. We can watch TV, but then we can't even do that. Because if we sit down and watch TV, you're going to think something. You're going to think that I'm that interested in you. You're going to think you may get some in the end of the night. I don't want to cross no communications. I know how y'all are. You're not about your words. You watch about the action. Okay. I can tell a man, hey, you can come over tonight, but I'm not doing it. They don't care about that. It's not about the words. It's about your actions because they know most girls, they talk. However, their actions do not line up with their words. The girl be like, well, I ain't doing it tonight. I don't feel like it. Okay, they get over there. Next thing you know, the panty slipping off. Okay. And honey, he don't even got to do much. Nowadays, hell. So they know that. They know a girl be like, well, you know, we get together. I'm not again interested in the man that's cheating. Once you cheat on me, it is over. I'm not being with nobody that's cheating or whatever. Honey, once he cheat on your ass, you crying. Well, am I ugly? What did I do? Why would you do that? And you cussing him out. Then why would you cheat on me? Bitch, do it matter? He cheated on your ass. It's over, right? You said once you cheat, it's over. Stick to your word and be like, you know what? I got to have my standards. That is part of my standards. That's part of my boundaries. I'm done with it. I don't need to know why you did it. I don't even want to know why you did it, to be honest with you. I just know I have to take myself out of this situation. I have to gather my emotions and I have to get my emotions out of you. it's going to be a challenge. But honey, you being around me is not going to help. So deuces and get yourself together. Shit. Hell, you want an explanation. The reason why you want an explanation because you want to make it reasonable, and then you're going to end up being back with them. See, you're not even honest with yourself. So how can you expect them to take you serious when you keep taking them back and taking them back and taking them back? And they know you lying. Hell, and that's why they bank on your emotions because they're like, shit, her emotions gonna get the best with her because she's so invested in me emotionally. I can do whatever I want to do with this bitch, cross all her boundaries, all her standards, and that hoe ain't going nowhere because she's so damn attached. Okay, emotionally. Honey, them emotions gonna fuck y'all up. Okay, you better get some self-control, some what they call it, emotional intelligence about yourself. Okay, so it says Brandy need to go ahead and block him at this point. Brandy, do you think that she's gonna block her brother? I mean, that's family at the end of the day. I don't know how she's gonna deal with that. I'm sure that Ray J know a lot of Brandy secrets. And she ain't gonna block him. That's blood to her. That's not gonna happen. But I do fear that he's gonna do something horrible to himself. I mean, it feels like he is really self-sabotaging himself. And it's not wanted. People are saying he was on them sugar boogers really bad, It seemed like he just screaming for help. You would think a person with that much money and that many resources, and especially having his parents so strict, they would just put him in a rehab like Britney Spears, or he would just want to go seek some therapy. But he's not doing that because he don't want to get healed, and he want to continue to be a clown, and he want to continue to be attached to these young boys. What is up with these older men in their late 30s and 40s and 50s that want to be attached to these young 20-year-old boys? And I think that your star is falling. These young boys are popping up, and you want to be attached to them for some way, or you want to, I don't know, you want to put your spirit on them because, back in the day, you have to go through Hollywood. Nowadays, honey, it's social media. You don't need no producer. You don't need a director. You don't need no Hollywood individuals telling you anything to blow up. It's a free market right now. Shit, join Twitch, join YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And they're doing it. And they're becoming more influential and more successful than these Hollywood individuals. And I think it's a lot of jealousy there. But comment, I want to know what you guys think about all this. All right, so let's move on, see what else. I don't know if you guys know, is it going to be low again? Oh, why is it so low? I put my volume up.
And a lot of it is because
that's high. All right, so I don't know if you guys know Tracee Ellis, this is Diana Ross' daughter. Did you know that? Well, she says that she is dating younger boys, and this is why she's dating younger men.
Stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracy tale.
But
I'm sorry.
But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
All right, well, there it goes. She said she will not be your possession. She don't want a traditional man. An older man, they have traditional standards. You know, grandmas that get cheated on, they are expected to stay loyal to a traditional older man. No matter how much that man may put you through hell, you just gonna have to deal with it. And anything goes wrong in a relationship, it's because of you. Okay, that is a traditional mindset of a traditional man, older man. If they cheat, it's because of you. Either you wasn't being sexy enough, you wasn't putting out enough, you kept saying no to them. Nigga, if our relationship should not be based on sex, okay? You should be man enough to control your sexual desires. And when you get that thought that you want to cheat or you want to betray the marriage, you need to be man enough to say, you know what? This is not working for me. I will like a divorce and I want to go my separate ways because I don't want to betray you and God in this union. So I'm going to be man enough to be honest with you. But traditional older men, they're not honest. They're going to deceive you, manipulate you, and get away with it. And this is just the standard. This is what they expect. They're not going to divorce you. They're just going to continue to lie and betray you and betray you and betray you. Think of all the times he betrayed you and you had no clue. Do you think he was going to be forward and be honest with you and say, hey, I've been cheating on your ass for all this time. I just wanted to let you know. It's not in their bones. It's not in their DNA to be honest like that. So she wants somebody that's more open, that's not going to do her like the older men or see her like the older men. I mean, I don't know. How are the younger men? I don't have a lot of experience dealing with younger men. So I don't know. Maybe she wants a more 50-50 type relationship, but hell, the older men want 50-50 relationship too. You know, I don't know. I got to see the type of younger men that she's dating. But I do know them older guys. But them younger guys, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Okay, do y'all know anything about them younger guys? Huh? Can y'all tell me something about them young guys? Huh? How them young guys like? How the young guys? Okay, who is Mr. Dickum Down and Tin Can? I don't know who that is. Okay, comment. I want you guys to comment. I want y'all engaged. Okay, all right. So I'm looking in the comment section here. It says Michelle want to be outside too. Well, this is why you almost 60 years old and alone. Well, what's wrong with 60-year-old and alone? It's better than being 60-year-old miserable. You can't go anywhere because you don't have any skills. You depend on your husband that don't like you, a husband that hates you. You are in prison. Your husband mentally have disabled you to have any confidence that you can do anything on your own. So which one is better? A 60-year-old that's in prison in her own home, that can't do anything that she wants to do and is miserable and have a ton of regrets, or a 60-year-old that is happy, but she is single, but she can do what she want to do. She can go to the store and buy what she wanted. She can eat what she want to do. She can drive. She have all these. She can go to school if she wants. She can do whatever she want to do. You know, I would definitely pick the 60-year-old that can do what they want to do. I know plenty of 60-year-olds that are married and that is regretting it. And they feel like they can't do anything about it. And they're just stuck in a situation and they are miserable and they are mad about it. It's so many of those situations. I've seen it firsthand. These men are trying to paint the picture that, oh my God, being alone is so horrible. How would you know? How would you know? And the men not telling you this are the men that are single. And I don't understand how logically you allow somebody to manipulate you. He don't even have a family of his own. He's not successful in a goddamn marriage with kids. Hell, these men that telling you this, their kids hate them. They failed their wives or the girlfriends that they did have. They have no success. None whatsoever. They're just talking from the side of their ass, and it's fantasy talk. And I guess a group of people really fall into that ideology and they want to believe in that fantasy. But yet, the people that's talking, they don't even have the family to back it up. But this is what y'all love. Okay. I understand that, but that's y'all problem. That ain't mine. Okay. I can see her perspective though. Okay, that part. What are y'all saying up in here? What are y'all saying up in here? Are y'all love how I'm putting it down today? Okay, okay, okay. And make sure you guys have subscribed here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I need your subscription, especially if you like this type of commentary. You know, if you like me being solo, okay, I need your subscriptions. You know, this channel is definitely going through a transition phase right now. We are in the Angie Stone algorithm, so we are shifting, trying to move out to branch off. So anytime I'm in transition of going to different topics, I'm gonna need y'all help. Okay, so it's the time to help, comment, share my videos to your friend, your families. Hell, get me hello, get me out there, y'all. Hell, okay. All right, so let's move on. Oh my God. So they got a picture of Will Smith. Let me blow it up for you guys so you can actually see Will Smith. Will Smith. And they said he is so sexy. They said, be honest, would you let him smash? No, I would not let Will Smith smash. He talked too much. I've seen too much of him, and I don't care for the him that I have witnessed, that I have seen. He's not attractive to me based on his personality. Is he a good looking man? He's a decent man. I wouldn't put him on my top 10 good look list. You know, I don't see him as, oh my God, he's fine. When I look at Will Smith, just the image, I don't melt. I'm not like, oh my God, I really want to talk to him. No. The best thing that to me Will Smith has is his ambition to work hard. That's the only thing I find attractive about Will Smith. He seems to be very ambitious and he's a hard worker. I admire those qualities about him. But other stuff, I don't care for. And no, I would not let him smash. I would have to be very desperate. I would have to be like, you know what? I feel ugly right now. And I feel like I can't get no other man. So Will Smith, come on, smash it. I would have to be low in my spirit to let him smash. But no, that's a no for me. I want to know, what do you guys think? Press 1 if you'll let Will Smith smash. Press 2 if you would not. A lot of girls in the comment section, they say yes. They said they would let him do it raw too. Okay, this says, duh, can nail me to the wall. All right, so there you go. But for me, no, it's a negative. But a lot of women will allow Will Smith to smash him. And how do I feel about that? Most women will allow Will Smith to smash him, but I would deny him. I don't feel nothing about that. I'm kind of happy about that because I don't like the type of man that I like. I don't want all of y'all to like his ass, to be honest with you. You know, I like to find the diamond in the rough. I don't want everybody to know my man or, you know, be lusting over my man. I don't find that attractive at all. Hell, I want y'all to not even see my man. Hell, okay? That's just mine. Okay, even though I know it ain't just gonna be mine. But the thing of fame and everybody lusting over your man, that don't do anything for me. Let me see. Could it do anything for me? Everybody want a piece of your man. Everybody want a piece of your man. Not really. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to be like, can it be sexy that everybody want a piece of my man? When I bring my man on camera, everybody, oh my God, he's so fine. He's so fine. It does nothing for me. It don't make me want him more because y'all think he fine. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Hell, I don't give a fuck. Okay, shit. The only way it would do something for me if he be like, F all of y'all hoes. This the only one I want. Then I'll be like, He said it, I didn't. You know what I mean? And then I'd be like, okay, that's cute. When he give all y'all F y'all, you know what I mean? And he only want me and he let you hoes know. I think that's a cute gesture, you know, but people want my man and listen. Nah, that don't do nothing for me. I can care less, and I'd rather not have that type of attention. Okay. Okay, let's bring it up here. Let's bring it up here. All right, so let's move on. Like I said, a lot of people say, yeah, Okay. And even though, I don't want to bring this up. Hell, I'm a part of the LGBT community, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Y'all know he's bisexual. That was messy as fuck, right? Ooh, you so messy. You so messy. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that shit. But it don't matter, right? It don't matter. I tell y'all, a lot of y'all don't matter. Now, does it matter to me? Listen, I don't judge, but I discriminate when it comes to me. And a lot of y'all may not understand. Y'all be like, well, how are you part of the LGBT, but you discriminate? Because I can. And I've always discriminated when it comes to what I want to do in the bedroom and all this and who I decide. If I find out some shit, honey, you better off tricking me. Because don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Girl, honey, I will leave your ass on red real quick. Okay. Honey, I can't. But each his own. I'm not judging. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at Felicia. What you say? What man I didn't know that well? Hell, I know now. For the answer is no. Okay. Y'all knew Will Smith is bisexual. Let's not act. You guys know the rumors. He was in a whole relationship with Dwayne Martin. I mean, it doesn't matter, clearly. And it doesn't matter to a lot of people. A lot of women are bisexual, But people do have their standards. You got... And sometimes you don't understand people's standards. You just don't understand people's standards, but hell, that's theirs and theirs to own. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Okay. Woo. What's her name? Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton, didn't he say he wanted to marry him? I don't know if he wanted to marry Dwayne or going back to Will Smith. I don't know. I cannot see Will Smith marrying another man. Will Smith seems to be more traditional mindset. He want to keep a good, clean image. And being a homosexual is not keeping a good, clean image. So I don't think he wanted that. I don't even think that he wanted Jada Smith to really open her mouth and tell all that she was telling, because it smeared their image, their reputation. When they were swingers, it had a smear on their reputation, because it seemed like Will Smith, he wanted to keep this perfect reputation, because people put him on a pedestal. And when you're being put on a pedestal, sometimes people loving you because you come off so perfect and you come off as a role model, it could be addictive. You can want to just continue to pander to people thinking that you're perfect, even though you're not, but you might want to buy into it because you get rewarded for being performative. You get awarded. And a lot of people don't want to give out that privilege. You get privilege too. And maybe, he couldn't control or he couldn't help what Jada was about to do. So she did what she did. I still don't, it ain't none of my business, Jada. But I think Jada should have just shut up. But if Jada needed to do that to express us, I cannot stand when people come in my motherfucking door. Who is this? Okay, I'm not answering the phone, no door. Please stop ringing my bell. I don't like when nobody ring my bell, especially unexpected. They keep on, honey, please don't do that. And I hope it ain't no man. I had a few men do that shit to me. I couldn't stand it. They'd be like, hey, I lost your phone number. Can I get it? No, you cannot. Okay, yeah, I give my phone number. Now leave me alone. Can I see you? No, you cannot see me. You don't pop up at my place and expect to see me. Oh, honey, it's going to be a wait for you. And I'm going to make you wait longer because I don't like that. Hell, you should have kept up with my damn number. Okay. Okay. Hell. But I don't know. It's probably somebody leaving a flyer or them Jehovah Witness. They stay ringing my door. I'm not inviting y'all in. Can y'all please stop that? And you know what? The HOA, why do y'all allow people to come in the neighborhood and keep on ringing my doorbell, leaving flyers and this and that? Why do y'all do that? Why? Why? Okay, but besides the point, honey, a ding-a-ling. Phone, right phone first. Now here that they are swingers. Yeah, they allegedly they were swingers. I have no proof of that, but that was a word on the curve for a long time. You know, he would want to be with other men, and she would want to be with other women. Can I blame them? I cannot blame them for that. Hell, if I was Will Smith, I'd be on a down low too. Hell, I don't want to be a homosexual and ruin my reputation and ruin my chances of getting this goddamn Emmy and Oscars and shit. You know the black community, they not down with that homosexual stuff. I mean, they are more open now, but hell, if they would have confirmed that Will Smith liked being with other men, Will Smith would not got the awards he gotten. He would probably be blackballed when it comes to those romance images because he was known as a sex siren or a sex symbol to a lot of women. And when these women find out that you sleeping with another man, it ruins the fantasy of you being a sex symbol to them, you know? Now, for the white women, maybe not. Some white women, they may not mind or they may not get desexualized when they find out their man has been with another man. I hear they're very open-minded, but it seems like the black community, the black women, they are not that open-minded when it comes to what they are into. Now things are changing. When I look in the hip-hop industry and I look at girls like JT and she's dating little Evusiver, he's non-binary, honey. He ain't a him or her. He's a whatever. You know, he wear nails and stuff. When I look at Young Miami and she's dating a bisexual man, Diddy, and in the inner circle, they knew that he was bisexual. It was no secret, and I think she knew as well. So I think nowadays, people are more open, but it's still a very closed door. And now that Trump is administration and they're coming for all the LGBTs and they want to push it back where it was more homophobia, I think it's gonna go back there, and I think honey, we'll just have to see, right? But I don't think it's gonna be good. So hell, if I was Will Smith, I'd stay my black ass in the closet. Hell, I wouldn't confirm shit. Talking about why he just live his truth? For what? For you? Hell, he living his truth with all the dick he get. Okay. When he bobbing and weaving on that thing, he living his damn truth. He don't got to tell you about it. Hell, Jada know. That's all that matters. Shit, Jada know. Okay, Jada cool with it. Hell, he don't got to explain it to you. Especially with this Trump administration, you better stick his ass in the closet. Okay, honey. But what do y'all think about that? That's how I feel about it. There goes the votes for the LGBT community. What? Okay. There goes the votes from the LGBTQI. That's too many letters for me. Community Republicans. I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean by that, Tara? I don't know what you mean by that. I believe Jada knows. Of course she knows. Why wouldn't she know? Jada and Will Smith, they're best friends. They told y'all that they're best friends to the end, okay? Jada, she's cool. It's a lot of girls that are cool. A lot of girls that know their men are bisexual or, being with trans people or whatever. Hell, you know how many girls I've caught? Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Don't put your name on the list. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't got nothing to say. Okay, let's move on. Okay, what you say? Do y'all think Trump might be bisexual because he's so angry when it comes to the LGBT community? Possibly. I mean, if he is bisexual, I think he's going to keep it very discreet if he had that encounter. I wouldn't put it past him. But honestly, I don't feel that Trump is against LGBT people, honestly. And I know you're going to say, what? You don't? No, I don't. I feel like he is a puppet. I feel that he ran against LGBT because religious groups wanted him to do that. And that is certain religious groups, they say, hey, we can get you the vote, but you have to run against the LGBT. Okay. In order for us to have your back and get these votes, this is what we expect. We would donate, we would do this, but this is what we want you to do. So I think that's what he did. The reason why I say that, before he became president, it didn't seem like he had a whole bunch of energy or attention towards no LGBT motherfuckers. He didn't give a fuck. But because he ran in this political, a lot of these presidents and a lot of these governors and mayors, sometimes when they run so hard on a topic, it's really not them caring, but it's about whoever is lobbying, who's paying them to do it. And they want to get reelected. So they decide to compromise, or they, do what they got to do to get the votes. That is my opinion. I could be wrong. He could really have something against these motherfuckers. I don't know. But that's how I feel about it. I think it's more religious groups that push it and that work with Trump to get him reelected. That's what he ran on. So he has to deliver his promises so the religious people can be happy. Okay. Hell, religious people always have something against, the gays and the LGBT. That's one of their number one enemies. Hell, y'all know that, right? Okay, so let's move on. What else y'all saying? And let's get the likes up. Someone else, JD Vance, was down low. Isn't that funny? I don't know. Is it funny? I don't know what's funny about it. I mean, he did do drag before. However, in their community, I don't feel like they see it like the Black people see it. Like, if you do drag as, Black person in the Black community, they're never going to let that lay down. But in religious, it's like if you do drag or if you do homosexuality and you don't do it anymore, they like that because they say, oh my God, that's a testimony. And we can use your testimony to try to convert other LGBT, and we can push it to say that's not normal. And look, he's been delivered. He used to do drag. He used to be a homosexual, but he's not anymore. So I think that they like it that a person was one thing and then they changed to conform or to be a part of them. They see that as a win. So they don't see it as, oh my God, or just trying to make a mockery or funny about it. Like the Black people, you do something, they're going to always remind you. They're going to joke on you about it and everything. I think with them, they have a different way of doing things. So we'll just have to see. We would just have to see. All right. All right, so let's move on and see what else got out here. Please get the likes up. All right, Toni Braxton. You guys know she's been in the news a lot lately. Did you guys know that? And why have she been in the news, girl? Let me tell you. People just finding out that she was married to Birdman for only 2 days. 2 days, she called it off, but later she decided to keep being married to him. So they're still officially married. And a lot of people wanted to know, okay, why did you call it off after 2 days? There's rumors that Birdman was cheating on her with Kimora Lee. And I'm like, oh, I would have thought he would have cheated on her with a man, not a woman. But, there is such thing as bisexual, and that's a man that likes to, have intimacy with a woman and a man. And in bisexuality, I think it varies. Every bisexual person does not look the same. They all are not the same. Every straight person ain't the same. Every gay person ain't the same. All that. What you talking about? Okay, you can have a bisexual person, right? And this bisexual person, they want relationships with women. They want a family, but they don't want to have a relationship with a man. You do have some in those situations. Hell, shit, you may have some gay men in that situation. Well, damn, that's confusing. Well, how can a gay man and bisexual man want the same shit? Because I feel like the gay man, he has no attraction to women, but he has to take pills, to actually get the performance up. Don't you know when they say, what they say, straight gay for pay? They say these straight men, they take pills and they shoot themselves with some type of drug in order to get it up so they can perform with another man for some money. But sexuality, they're really not into it. And I think you may have some gay men that are married to women, and they probably taking them pills to do them women so they can procreate. But they're really not into women at all. Versus a bisexual man, he can do that same act, but he can really, really enjoy being with the woman. One has to fake being enjoying it, and one actually enjoys it. That's different. One is faking enjoying it, and the other one actually enjoys it. Okay. All right. So I think that's the difference between the gay and the bisexual when they're dealing with women, But yeah, I forgot what the point I was talking about, child. Shit. Somebody said, wasn't our president at them Diddy parties? I don't know where he was at. A lot of people say he was at the Diddy parties. I mean, Trump, he's not a traditional man. Trump, he makes women baby mamas. How many baby mamas do Trump has? And it's interesting that people want to shame women for being a baby mama, but Trump have made multiple women baby mothers. Trump and Elon Musk have made a lot of women baby mothers, but yet you want to shame baby mamas when your own president makes baby mamas. Oh, you need a man to make a baby mama. A baby mama cannot make herself. Do you guys understand? It needs to be a man that go up in there and then leaves her, okay, to fend for herself. So man makes baby mamas, because if that man would have never did that raw with her, she would never have a child. She would never be a baby mama. In case closed, okay? But a lot of people feel that he has, so we just have to see if he has those tapes and videos, they're going to be destroyed. He's a dictator. Hell, and these individuals, they can do whatever they want to and get away with it. And it has always been that way, Okay. They say he cheated with all three. He can't even keep his own family together. He has families and he failed all of them. Okay. But yet he can run the country. He can't even keep his own household together. But you trust him to run a country, but the man couldn't even keep his household together. Whew, honey. I tell y'all. All right. Well, going back to Toni Braxton. That is her story, and people want to know, is the love real with her and Birdman? She says they've been best friends for years, that he's always there for her, but it don't seem like they're open. It don't seem like the relationship is an open book. It seems like it's a lot of mystery between that marriage. It seems like they're hiding a lot of stuff. And it's been multiple times where we have seen Birdman invite men on the stage with him to kiss him publicly. And it almost seemed like Birdman, he want to come out the closet to me, because it's a lot of things that he have done that is so questionable, but maybe he don't give a damn. I don't know. Maybe he's getting older, and I don't know. I think when you're older and maybe you want to deal with men when you're younger, but when you get older, you probably want to get with a woman. Why do I say that? Because, older women, and it seems like women are going to take care of you more. Even when it comes to daughters, they say when you have daughters versus sons, your daughters is more likely to take care of you guys when you get old, and really see about you, even though a lot of you guys want sons because you like boys more. But when you get older, they say these boys ain't going to take care of your ass. Hell. And how these men are killing each other, they may not be around, or they may be in jail, or they may off doing whatever they want to do. But they say it's usually the girls that are taking care of their parents. you know, and look in your family. Your great grandma, was it the boys that's taking care of her, or the women in your family? So I say that to say that if you're older, shit, you're gonna be independent. I mean, because when you get older, you're gonna start using a bathroom on yourself. You probably can't, you know, you start to get more crippled. So you're going to need somebody to really care and love you unless you get placed in an old folks home. And they say usually women, they are nurturers and, you know, they have the care to do it. And most of these men, shit, they don't even know how to wash their own drawers, let alone really be attentive and patient for other people, especially if they're not getting no money for it. Okay. They ain't getting no benefit. So maybe I don't know. When it comes to this situation, they say Tony is the one that's sick. Hell. And Birdman, he ain't sick. So I don't think he's with her because he wants her to take care of her. Why is Birdman with Tony Braxton? People may say because he just need a beer. He need to have some woman that he can trust to be his girlfriend. I think that makes perfect sense. If I'm a gay man or down low gay man and I want to give off an illusion that I'm heterosexual, do you think I would marry my female best friend or a random girl off the street? I mean, a random girl off the street, she might use my secrets and twist it and really try to comfort me, right? And try to get my money. But a female that has been a friend of mine, I can trust her with my secret. She knows my secret. And I think that she's going to keep my secret. So I think that's a better investment. I don't know. That's just what I feel. All right. So let's move on. Oh my God. So if you guys did not know, Offset, he's out here doing what he does, being a man whore. And he posted videos of him with a girl dancing on his lap. And I have to say, why don't you go be a father? You have multiple kids by multiple baby mothers. You guys say you put kids first. You don't. Putting this online, knowing your daughters and your sons is going to see this eventually, it's just bad behavior. It's bad parental behavior. And I'm sure your kids will appreciate you spend time with them. But you rather spend time with all these whores. That's not a good father. Spend time with your kids. These kids need as much attention as they can get. Hell, you with this girl and her daddy didn't give her attention. That's why she's wilding out. I mean, you guys are not going to grow together. You guys are just having fun for the moment. Have fun with your kids. Invest in their future. And hopefully they will invest in yours when you need it the most. When you're going to up in age, she ain't going to be around to invest in you, you know, but this is what they value. They value the whore culture. They value smoking weed and doing them drugs and violence, you know. Whew. And this is what Cardi B married. You know, he was like this before she married him. And he's still like this. He has not changed. I don't feel sorry for Cardi B because you knew this was the type of man he was. And I just say, raise your damn standards. Hell, I mean, it's not like she did not know he had a poker face. He ain't never had a poker face. He always showed you who he was. Is he going to lie? Yeah, he going to lie. He's a man whore. Man whore lies. I don't know what whore that don't lie. Most of these whores lie. And you can say, well, you know, the whores, they so real, they just tell you all their business. Honey, when they get with these men and they trying to get some money, they be telling these men, oh, you so beautiful, yes, daddy, and all this bullshit talk. They be lying like a motherfucker. They slick scammers. Okay, so that's how I feel about that one. Steve Dash, I don't know who this man is, but they say he wanted to be black when he was hooping. All right. I guess because a lot of times, you know, you see a lot of black men being the stars of athletes and rappers. So of course, if you want to be a rapper or athlete, you probably want to be black because that's who you see. You see the Michael Jordans, you see all that. And a lot of black people, they love it. They love when white people say, I wish I could be black or I want to be down. Then that's when y'all open the gates up and you guys want to be down. It seemed desperate to me. Y'all invite anybody to the cookout that say they want to be down. Okay. But honey, if a black person said they want to be white, y'all would be like, oh, you don't love yourself. You hate yourself. So why you don't have that same energy for a white person that say they wish they was black? Why is it giving double standards? Okay. I'm just saying it's giving double standards. Okay. So let's move on. This is what people are saying. They said, yeah, he's invited to the cookout. We always accepted Steve. We love Nash. They so lovable. You don't even love your own black people that much, but you love a non-black person that want to be down because you so damn thirsty. You can't gatekeep shit. You can't say thank you, but no, thank you. You're not one of us. You still can't sit with us. Okay. You still can't sit with us, boo-boo. Okay. Y'all don't have that energy because you're thirsty to me. You're thirsty and desperate. Hell, it's just like the mean girls or the popular girls. Of course, it was a lot of girls that want to sit next to us. Of course, it was a lot of girls that want to be like us. Hell, okay, and join everybody else that want to be like us. You still cannot sit with us just because you wanted to be us. You just can't. Okay, but let y'all do it. Oh, you want to be like us? Come on, join us. Join us at the table. Everybody, if you guys want to be like us, come join us. That's why, honey, it will always be low value when you open the doors like that. Hell. Okay. All right. So let's move to DDG. I don't know if you guys know him, but he is what's her name? Baby daddy. That Haley girl, baby daddy. Okay. And he was in Tokyo. And this is what he dressed like. He got some overall jeans, a hoodie, and a bag. All right. A lot of black people did not like that. Why? Why do you want to police how a man dress? He a black man. He can just dress himself. Hell, this is what he wanted to put on. This is what he posted. I mean, he don't dress like this all the time. He was dressing it for an occasion. Why can't black men dress how they want to dress? Why can't black straight men do what they want to do? So anyway, Waka Flocka, old ass, says, what the F you doing, little bruh? Okay. Waka Flocka, what are you doing on a 20-year-old black man Instagram? Okay, don't you supposed to be out here being a father to your wife and your kids? Okay. But no, because he don't got no wife and he don't got no damn kids, but he got time to follow 20-year-old little boys. Okay. All right. So this is what he said. DDG, he didn't like that. He felt that you are an old man. In my face, you always want to big him up because he want to get close to you, DDG. You are more popular. You are more successful to him. You can't even name 5 songs that Waka Flocka did. Majority of people know him probably for that damn reality show, but what has he done for himself? What family have he been successful in? As a man, what is it about Waka Flocka that you can say, you know what, I want to be like that? You know, he's a great father. I wish I can be a father like he's a good husband. I wish I could have a family like that. He don't have none of those things. He's a good businessman. How he owned this and I wish he don't got none of that shit. He just talking on the internet, always on the internet, yapping like a bitch. That's all he does. And DDG, he does that same thing, but he get money for it and he have a younger audience and he's successful at it. All he does is get on this internet and be himself and, you know, people love it. So that is how DDG felt. This is what he stated about him.
Some little bullshit like that. Now he like speaking on my fiction. All right. Who you listen to more, me or Waka?
Huh?
Me or Waka Flocka? Who you listen to more?
You?
Here, hold this.
Yeah. So Waka Flocka, since you got so much mouth, put a song out. Let DDG put a song out and let's see who pop. So a lot of people in the shade room and on these gossip blog sites, they were mad at DDG. They said, DDG, you stop complaining. Stop complaining. F y'all. F y'all with a big D, because Waka Flocka came out here complaining about that man's pants. So you mean to tell me he can't complain about Waka Flocka complaining about him? You got the world ass backwards. If you think it's okay for you to complain about me and I cannot complain about the stuff that you're saying about me, nigga, it goes both ways. Hell. And then if you want to start complaining, let me start complaining everything I don't like about your ass. Since you're talking about the jeans you don't like that I'm wearing it on my body, how is my jean affecting you? It ain't. But you don't even, and this is the thing about people too. They don't like you. They like a brand. They like an aesthetic. You know, they're used to seeing DDG in a certain aesthetic, so they like that aesthetic. But as soon as DDG does other things, because he is just not one aesthetic, he is just not one brand. He probably does and want to dress a multitudes of ways. He don't want to be placed in no box. He's a creator. Most creators don't like to be placed in a box, okay? But honey, once he start drifting off and outside of the brand that they're used to, then they want to bash him, they want to drag him because they don't give a damn about him. It's about the brand, it's about the aesthetic. That's what people fall in love with. Honey, I know firsthand. If you know, you know, okay? And so I say, DDG, fuck them hoes. Boom, okay? And continue to do you. Period. Okay, that's how I feel about it. Hell.
Can't say nothing, but like, flocka, bro. Like he said, like, I seen a comment he said earlier about when I said something about the looking at a phone or some shit, and then they don't comment some shit like, he say, this is female shit. And now he commented talking about what you doing, little bro. Talking about my pants. Speaking of me.
Yeah, why is he even?
Like, why are you commenting on everything involving me negative, but in person you trying to be all cool? And hate when you be on that.
You know what I'm learning too? Society, they don't teach men how to be men. They just teach men to disassociate themselves with a woman. It's almost like, okay, that's what females do. You're supposed to hate it because a female does it. That's feminine. That's what females do. You're supposed to hate it because of what feminine do it. But what about being a man? What about providing for a woman? And what is Flocka providing for a woman? What about marrying a woman? What about protecting a woman? They don't instill this with them because they don't even have it themselves. It's always, you know, I hate you because you associate too close to femininity or female, and we should hate that. And when you push that, then you wonder why so many men hate women. They are raised in a society to hate women. They only like women to have access to their bodies. And that is not liking a woman. And a lot of you guys get that twisted, just like a lot of you other motherfuckers that think you're so sexy, but because a man put his ling-ling in you, it validates you that you care. That is what these men want you to think, you dummy. They don't give a damn about you. They just want to access your body so they can use you, so they can get their thrill and do whatever else they're going to do. They don't give a damn. And you need to wake up and see that, dumb hoe. Okay, and you wonder why you keep on being in bull crap and being in a relationship with men that hate you because you keep on listening to their bull crap. Whatever they're telling you is not going to benefit you, just benefit them. Hello, they hate your ass. All right, but let's move on. Ooh, DDG, keep going on, brother. Keep doing you. If you want to wear them big ass pants, that's on you. It should not dictate if you gay or not. Hell, but that is how they doing it. And my thing is this: why is it's always about a look? Y'all care so much about looks, but you don't care about a person inside. You don't care how a person is treating a woman. But it's just, well, as long as he look good, he look masculine, you know. How he treating you? He treating you like shit. He disrespecting you, but you gonna stay on that. But let that man wear some feminine shit and you out the door. It just goes to show most of these individuals, they only value aesthetics. And it seemed like that is from the whole range. It's all about looks, even though you're supposed to be a community in a society that you don't care about looks. Because a lot of religion people say, well, you judge on the inside, you know, the heart. They don't give a damn about the heart. They just be talking. They're going to judge you based on your looks, your presentation. They judge you based on you fat, you skinny, you ugly, you not, you dark, you light, you feminine, you masculine, how you dressing. You got on designer clothes, you don't. You look like a bum. It's all about materialistic, and it's driven, and it has gotten so far out of hand. So there's that. That's why motherfuckers can fool you so good, because all they have to do is bring a certain aesthetic and you're gonna fall. They don't even gotta say nothing. All they gotta do is pull up, have a certain car, look the part, and don't say too much, and your ass is already over heels. That's your babe. That's your boo. Oh, you want to marry her? Oh, that's the one right there. And you run with that, and you create this idea of fantasy in your mind of your expectations of this person because of their aesthetics. And you get your feelings involved. And then I guess after 6 months, when you realize this person ain't who you thought it would be, and I don't even know why you thought you knew the person, but it's all based on aesthetics, then you mad. I don't feel sorry for your ass. Stop judging people on their aesthetics and get to know a person for who they are. That includes conversations. You got to get the mindset. Hell, how you going to get in? Well, you can see by actions too. It got to match. The talking got to match the action. They got to go hand in hand. Okay. But hell, a lot of y'all don't even know how to communicate. But let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so where's Khalifa? He's somebody, baby daddy. He said they shouldn't be separating white rappers and black rappers. I don't know what this is about. Oh, I'm supposed to be going on another live. I'm kind of late. Let's hear what he has to say real quick.
What's the word?
What's a Drake move?
What is a Drake move?
A very smart business decision.
I know that's right.
That's what a Drake move is.
Woo. You know what I want to ask you too, man. You've been a mentor to a lot of great people, and I recently saw this thing called the Mount Rushmore of white rappers, and the good brother Mac Miller was on it. You know, I don't know if you saw it, but how did that make you feel knowing that you was a mentor to him? Because he's the greatest rappers of all time. It was Eminem, it was Mac Miller.
They shouldn't be separating white rappers and black rappers. They're all rappers. And Mac Miller is an amazing artist, bro. Like, I watched him, you know, come from just being a kid in the studio to like really changing how people digest and listen to music, like on his own. And of course he started like kind of.
All right, so that was a topic. Now, I feel about black people naturally are not our people. Black people did not create our people. Black people love everybody, you know? They love everybody, but they have been conditioned to see race. They have been conditioned to be divisive and have this hatred because they got it from their master. So a lot of people were upset about this because they said, well, with the country music, they want to separate you from the country, even though the black people invented country, but they don't want to talk about that. Every country award, y'all should be giving praise and hell to the people that invented the country, because without them, you wouldn't even be there. But they want to erase history like they always do and then say they were an inventor of it. It takes me back to what's his name? Christopher Columbus. You know, talking about he discovering shit. How you gonna discover it when people are already there? But they don't see those people as human. They don't see those people as anything but subjects and animals. Okay, so honey, shit. You know we have to fight for them to recognize us as a human. They saw us from animals. They said we came from monkeys. Do y'all remember that? Okay, shit. Y'all like to forget. I won't. Okay, because they like playing games with you. They won't tell you how they feel. They're really good with the poker face, and they're really good with manipulation to make you feel like we are all the same, but they ain't gonna treat your ass like we all the same, and they know it, but you don't, because you're gonna listen to their words. Well, he said we all the same, and this is that. The rules gonna be different for them, but because you want to be in this fantasy, So you get what you get. So let's move on. Let's move on. Oh my God, honey, I'm gonna have to shorten this live up, but I'm gonna have to pass this story. It's too irritating. Blueface, he apologized to his mom. He says that I thought of females would love me more than you, but I was wrong. And I just think that this is just a plea for attention. Girl, I don't got time for this foolishness. I really don't. It's so much stuff I want to say about this, but it's so dysfunctional. All right, so this is Ray J spazzing out again about Princess.
I love her, but I don't like her right now. She's my everything, but I'm her fucking nothing. She was kissing me like when we first fucking met. Don't ever do that to me again and play with my emotions, nigga.
That is Ray J talking about Princess. So he can dish it out, but he can't take it. He ain't man enough to take what he's been dishing out. I just think they should just leave each other alone. I wish Ray J have better mental health just to leave it alone, but he's not, because clearly he's not right. And Princess, hopefully you got a right mind frame. Leave this person alone, but maybe she's afraid. Maybe she fears that he's going to try to take her out of here, because he seemed like he will do it. All right, you guys. Yes, I do have another live I'm supposed to be on. So if you guys want to join me on that live, I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Until then, y'all, I will see you guys on the next live. Don't forget, share this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let's build something amazing here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Don't y'all want to see me at the top? Okay. Well, let's work it, honey. All right, come on. Yes.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Oh my goodness.